There you go.
Right
That's
there.
the cable we're
Yeah.
using.
Watch we get there and it doesn't reach.
It's all coming back to me when I see that blue cable going
Look at all
around
those,
there.
look at all those wraps.
I think that's the Tempo Mini blue cable, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's the Tempo Mini blue
It's
cable.
all just I have nightmares flashing back into my head.
All right, so we don't want to get too close there, but you can see where all this wuzzle is up there, right? So somewhere around that wuzzle, I think if we lift that up into the water column, comes straight ahead there, you can see where there's like a huge amount of cable still on that little grating.
So this is the cable, so why don't we go, and the connector is obviously behind us now, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we go back? Do we need to shuffle some of this, do you think, Ian, or just?
I think if we lift, we just get under it, elbow under it somewhere and lift it up, it'll come out. It's just, we were trying to pull it across, you know, the slinky across the rock, it just doesn't go.
Okay, so.
You want the stuff off the grating or the stuff that's on the ground to the left here?
Probably just to the left of the grating, just because as we come up, we'll get stuff off the grating as well, and we won't mess with the actual instrument. We didn't need much. We needed about 5 meters.
Is that stuff on the grating constrained at all?
Oh, look, Elvin weight. I think it's an Elvin weight. So the key here is to come straight up, up and away sort of thing. Well, up and back towards the JB12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like all but that one wrap looks bungeed down on the grating.
Yeah,
I think the bungee's just hanging out there.
Watch it tighten right in on the craft.
Oh no, there it all goes.
Choking the craft.
Look at the slinky hanging under her in the Argus cam.
Yeah, that's a scary sight.
Great view on ours.
There you
so
go.
You can see if it gets too tight.
All right. That's pulled right back to off the grating now. So I think if we drop that.
Bombs away.
Bombs away.
Right.
And then so long as it doesn't all fall right back on top of itself, we go to the other end and we lift that straight up in the water column. Just hold on to it. We should be cherry. So we're replacing all this foul mat cable with the oil-filled hoses, which, as you gentlemen have noticed, are a little bit friendlier too.
That's our cable.
Cable.
There's a connector.
That's over top of that.
I don't know where you guys are relative to the hydrophone. I think you're clear of it.
Yeah, that connector to the rest of the way, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to grab the connector end again, come up, and then back down again. Is that right, Ian?
Yeah, just grab it, and then we just need to get it to the junction box straight ahead of us. So
yeah, so up
and down.
I'd say 5 meters is all we need. And actually keeping all that wuzzle over back by the ADCP is kind of nice because it keeps the laneways clear here. People keep asking me when are we going to see the hydrothermal vents, and I'm feeling vents at 11. Like a news reporter.
Yeah, right after the weather.
Yeah. Breaking news. City of Victoria has decided to install another bike lane. Kind of funny moving from the U.S. to Victoria. The headlines, you know, Blue Bridge budget $1 million over, and you know, city council outraged. And then you know, coming in Boston, you know, the big dig. Was it $4.6 billion over budget? Different order of magnitude. And then, of course, the Victoria crime that you know, a man was seen, you know, whatever, taking the newspaper from
Coming up.
somebody's front porch.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And that's the headline.
Yeah, that's breaking news.
You see the suspicious character in your neighborhood. Oop, wrong mouse.
Should be loads up, I think now. 20 or 25 up.
Okay. Try to lay this cable back down.
Yep.
Wow, I just learned something with our CTEL dish, which is on here on Nautilus, and there's also one on the Tully right now that ONC owns. You can actually track a different satellite and steal internet off of it. Not steal, but get
Yeah, there was
network. even
trouble
though-
with the Tully sat dish.
Yeah, they're having problems. But she's alongside today. Telesales tonight, I guess. So they're hopefully fixing it. Ken Weed's on it from Verizon, and he's great.
Should be.
Air quality in Victoria today,
The what?
very poor.
Air quality. Why? Your fire burning?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Stay safe out there.
Well, the air quality here, other
Just to your
than
left.
walking out of the I had to run the gauntlet outside the control van. I think we need like a separate boat that we hang behind the Nautilus for smokers.
Better
The
just like
smoking
the
boat.
rib can fly past it a little bit.
Get you a bit of slack.
Otherwise, I'm like,
Do you guys mind if I make one of those port cameras bigger?
sorry, what's that?
What are you wanting done?
I just want to see the cable on the port cam a little bit bigger.
Starboard buck.
Starboard buck.
Ah. You got it.
That looks pretty good.
That'll reach. It'll be strung out, which is good.
Which port are we going to? 4?
4,
Yes, 4.
right next to 5. Just after 3.
Are we okay with it kind of around the rock on that side?
Sure, why not? If it reaches. If it doesn't reach, no. Still don't like that we didn't clear that Tempo Mini cable all the way back. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna. Oh yeah, it does. We're gonna have to.
Come down.
That was in the dive plan. We could have ignored it. You see what we're going to have to do. Because now that
Stand
got
up.
cleared out, but there's, well, this is now on top of that, as well as that.
Both
So
of these are clear.
we've got this cable that we just pulled is on the top
Yeah.
of the Tempo Mini cable.
On top of the Tempo Mini, yeah. But these two are clear.
Yeah. So we're going to have to clear Tempo Mini out underneath those cables. We don't need to deal with that now.
I thought we were just going to leave it.
Well, eventually what we'll do is we'll cut it at Tempo Mini and pull it. That's a 70-meter cable.
Got a marker in here now, Herc, for junction box 12.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So much memory in that cable. Like, it shouldn't be taut, but it looks like it's pulling.
You're going to slide it in? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just sort of seeing how much slack I had.
Yeah. Cable in over the front of Herc or the other way around.
Doesn't look great.
There you go.
I think if you let go of it, it's a goner.
Pretty tight.
Dust cap.
4?
Yep.
Yay.
Zoom in, please. That's good.